You can love dudes and not act like a broad, right?
Right, because he really wears dresses.
Hey, man, I get it. You can love dudes, but you ain't a broad. You're a girl. You're a man.
I just want to know who told EJ he was putting that shit on. Dressed to the nines, he said. Now, I give credit where credit is due, but baby, let's be honest. Where's the fashion icon? Before you start trying to compare yourself and throw shade, let's have the credentials to back it up, babe.
Y'all, Wendy Williams came straight out of retirement to clock EJ Johnson. Once again, no one can do it like Andy Wendy. In case you missed it, EJ Johnson has been acting really bold and saying that he looks better than every woman in the room, and that he intentionally competes with straight women for men. EJ Johnson went from no one hearing or talking about him to pissing off just about everybody. Gay influencers are dragging him. Women, including allies, are dragging him. Yet EJ doubled down on it. He said what he said, and he is standing by it in his kitten heels. So now Auntie Wendy is here to remind him just who he is, and that nobody got time for his foolishness.
Talk about the burger, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a 35 centimeter. This is a 35 centimeter, and 35 centimeters are for going to your daytime things, to your fashion show during the day, or to your lunch during the day, or to a breakfast during the day, or running your errands during the day. But anyway, it's during the day. Please don't bring your large format bag on a red carpet at night or during your dinner. You must go home and change and find a smaller format bag. Get into your 25 centimeter purse, or your mini Kelly is also an option. Something tiny. This does not go to dinner. She's not going to dinner.
What exactly is EJ on? We all knew that he was loud and proud, but it was something else to see him talking about women like this. First, he confirmed that he was fully in his feminine energy and has accepted this, and is always going to be who he is. So he told his parents, Magic and Cookie, to stop using he, him, gay, and even the word son. EJ explained that he now goes by she, they, and that who he was in the past is dead. Despite all of this, he is not transitioning and does not want to be associated with the trans community.
Say call me EJ as much as possible. Okay. You know, it's like pronouns I don't really like he, but like I've also trained myself not to get upset when other people use it, which I think is very important. Because you're giving your power away when you lose it. You know, you give words too much of personal power. They is fine, whatever. She is cool. Like, I'm really not a stickler about it.
Now, to each their own. However, give us a break. You want people to call you she, but then also clown women in the same breath, too. EJ said point blank that he does not date gay or trans men. He claimed that he does not attract them and exclusively prefers to date men with strong masculine energy or straight men.
I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
And from where I'm sitting, it appears to me that EJ does not understand the distinction between a gay man and a straight man. Maybe because he was getting encouragement from Carlos King or something. But EJ boldly admitted that he always looks better than any woman in the room.
Especially if I look cuter than any girl does. Like, what's the problem? Like, what's the issue? And that's exactly how I apply it to myself these days in the way that I present, like in my feminine regalia. I've always been a feminine being, and like, that's just like how I best express myself. But I'm like, listen, I'm out all the time, and like, I'm killing a dress and no one else is. Like, the girls in the room are not doing it. Like, they don't look cute. They're not dressed to any nines. So,
I love. Now, nobody would bat an eye if EJ gave himself a pat on the back for his style and all of that. But why is he out here trying to one-up the blueprint? EJ so desperately wants to be in the space where the clothes get the public praise. And yet he still wants to put down other women just to prove or highlight his own proclaimed femininity. It doesn't seem like he's a girl's girl. Also, fans talked about how EJ has been moving through the world wearing designer clothes, positioning himself as feminine without actually facing any of the societal pressures and consequences of actually being a woman because he is Magic Johnson's son. His namesake, might I add. I'm sorry. He can say all he wants, but at best he's out here looking like a man in drag, cherry-picking glamorous aspects of being a woman that seem fun to him, like it's a costume, without actually having to deal with the misogyny and realities of being a woman. And being in competition with other women is actually crazy.
EJ Johnson said he is the baddest in the room. He's better than any other female in the room. Well, yes. If the room is empty. Listen, EJ, I don't understand why the LGBTQ community is always trying to be in competition with women. Women is not in competition with us, especially if you up there trying to be a woman. You in woman's clothes, you in a dress. And that's cool, express yourself how you want to, but why are you trying to bring down the next bit? You better than them. Anybody with two sets of eyes know that's not true. I don't know what land of delusion you reside in, but you best check the mailbox. The brochure said false advertisement. That is not true. That is incorrect. Okay?
No one was buying what EJ was trying to sell. But even when the backlash came down on him, EJ still stood his ground. He said he doesn't care to be a part of a community or be accepted by it, because acceptance is not something that he is seeking. But let's be real. He is only able to say these things because of his privilege. Like, would we even know him if we're not the fact that he is Magic Johnson's son? Does he even have any significant or notable accomplishments? But for Wendy, even if EJ doesn't want to hear what anyone has to say, someone still has to call him out for being delusional, because that is exactly what's going on right now. Just because he's not on the court competing with men doesn't mean that women should be his next target. And yes, EJ is competing with women. We've seen it with his sister when he was pissed off after she ended a relationship with a man that he wanted. And we are all still seeing the same behavior play out.
Is he sexy?
Yes, he's fine.
He's a loser.
You don't like him, EJ?
Okay.
I met Anthony over the summer when I was vacationing in the south of France. We flirted, made plans to hook up, and yeah, after that, I've noticed that he was talking a lot with Lisa in the corner, and then the man who led me on is now hooking up with my sister, and I'm supposed to be okay with it.
Also, with the years she spent in the entertainment industry, Wendy has seen how DL men move. They use their relationship with women and have multiple children to hide who or what they're really interested in. In fact, many DO men would never come out of the closet because they are worried about what the public perception would be. And while EJ can convince himself all day long that he is dealing with straight men, the only men who are actually messing with him are those who are really on the down low. I mean, if EJ can pull a so-called straight man, then he better keep him, cause that person wasn't meant for the rest of the girls. Okay. Also, there has been a consistent trend of gay men and trans women trying to put down biological women, claiming that they are better. And EJ is merely the latest to join the trend. And honestly, ain't nobody here for it anymore. I'm glad the queer community is calling out EJ Johnson, because there are so many gay men who consistently hate on black women when you call them out. They say that we are jealous and our male partners want them. EJ Johnson is so lost. I'm not hearing what no 6 feet 7 inches crossdresser got to say about competing with natural-born women. One-sided, competition, and no straight man is dating another man. But what do you guys think about what EJ has to say? Sign off in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.